Did you know that some vitamins can be true allies in controlling blood glucose? That's right. While many people think only of medications and diets, there is a group of essential nutrients that can make all the difference in the lives of those living with diabetes. In today's video, we're going to reveal the 3 main vitamins that every diabetic should take. And the best part, they can help lower blood sugar naturally and safely. If you're looking for more complete and smarter ways to take care of your health, I'll tell you now, this video is going to surprise you. We're talking about substances that, in addition to strengthening the body, also directly contribute to glycemic balance, proper metabolic function, and even mental well-being. And most importantly, these are nutrients that often go unnoticed, even by those who already follow a healthy routine. So if you want to have more energy, improve blood sugar control, and strengthen your health from the inside out, stay with us until the end. And take a moment to tell me in the comments, do you already take any vitamins in your daily routine? I'd really love to hear about your experience. Oh, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell, because here we always bring practical and reliable tips for those who want to live well with diabetes. Vitamin D. If you live with diabetes, you need to pay special attention to vitamin D. It's known as the sunshine vitamin because it's naturally produced by our bodies when the skin is exposed to sunlight. But what many people don't know is that vitamin D goes far beyond bone health. It plays a key role in the functioning of the immune system, insulin sensitivity, and blood sugar control. Recent studies have shown that people with diabetes often have a vitamin D deficiency. This is concerning because low levels of this vitamin can make it harder to control glucose and increase the risk of diabetes-related complications. Vitamin D directly participates in the regulation of glucose metabolism. It helps the body's cells respond better to insulin. In other words, it improves insulin sensitivity. This is especially important for diabetics, whose bodies produce insulin, but the cells can't use it properly. Vitamin D deficiency can worsen this issue, making glycemic control more difficult. In addition, vitamin D helps reduce chronic inflammation, a common factor in people with diabetes. It also supports the healthy functioning of the pancreas, the organ responsible for producing insulin. Research published in scientific journals shows that people with adequate levels of vitamin D in their blood have lower insulin resistance and better fasting glucose control. A study conducted with diabetics showed that vitamin supplementation over the course of a few weeks resulted in a significant reduction in blood glucose and glycated hemoglobin. The best natural way to obtain vitamin D is through direct sun exposure. Just 15 to 20 minutes of sun per day on the arms and legs, preferably in the early morning or late afternoon, is enough to stimulate the production of this vitamin in the body. In addition to sunlight, some foods also contain vitamin D, although in smaller amounts. These include eggs, certain fatty fish, beef liver, and fortified milk and yogurt. To improve your vitamin D levels, simply get daily sun exposure, even if it's just for a few minutes in the backyard, on the balcony, or near a window. Include vitamin D-rich foods in your main meals. If recommended, supplement with vitamin D capsules or drops, and monitor your vitamin D levels with regular tests, especially if you have diabetes. Combine this with light outdoor physical activity. It enhances the benefits. 2. Vitamin B12. When it comes to diabetic health, one of the most delicate and important aspects is taking care of the nervous system. And that's where vitamin B12 comes in, one of the most important vitamins for those with diabetes. It is essential for the formation of red blood cells, the proper functioning of the nervous system, and maintaining balanced energy levels. But why is this so important for people with diabetes? Because low levels are directly linked to damage to peripheral nerves. And as we know, diabetic neuropathy is one of the most common and debilitating complications of diabetes. Vitamin B12 is involved in the production of myelin, a substance that covers the nerves and ensures the proper transmission of electrical signals between the brain and the body. When there's a B12 deficiency, this protection weakens, and the nerves become more vulnerable, causing symptoms like tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, and even chronic pain. In addition, B12 plays a key role in cellular energy production and in the metabolism of proteins and fats, which is also important to keep a diabetic's body functioning efficiently. If you experience tingling or numbness in your hands or feet, excessive fatigue, difficulty concentrating or with memory, muscle weakness, or a drop in immunity, it may be due to a lack of this vitamin in your body, so stay alert. Vitamin B12 is found exclusively in animal-based foods, such as red and poultry meats, fish, liver and organ meats, eggs, and milk and dairy products. That's why vegetarians or vegans need to be extra careful and consider supplementation under professional guidance. If you have a deficiency, treatment can be done with oral supplements, in tablets or drops. It can also be done with intramuscular injections, which are more suitable in cases of severe deficiency or when there is intestinal absorption difficulty. Like other vitamins, it brings several benefits such as preventing diabetic neuropathy, improving energy and vitality, supporting red blood cell production, also contributing to mental health and aiding metabolism. 3. Vitamin B5. We've reached the last vitamin on our list, and it's one of the least mentioned but extremely important for those with diabetes: vitamin B5. This B-complex vitamin plays an essential role in the metabolism of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. It directly influences how the body transforms food into energy. And for diabetics, that makes all the difference. Although it's often overlooked, vitamin B5 is indispensable for the proper function of the adrenal glands, which produce hormones important for stress and glucose control. In addition, it helps reduce inflammation, improves wound healing, and may contribute to regulating cholesterol levels. The vitamin is involved in the synthesis of coenzyme A, a molecule essential for various metabolic reactions. This includes the conversion of glucose into energy, a fundamental process to keep blood sugar levels under control. When this vitamin is deficient, metabolism becomes impaired, which may result in increased insulin resistance and difficulty properly utilizing glucose. Moreover, it supports the synthesis of anti-stress hormones like cortisol, which directly influences the body's response to glycemia. Although there are fewer studies on vitamin B5 compared to other vitamins, the available data is promising. Some research suggests that pantothenic acid supplementation can improve cholesterol, reduce inflammation, and enhance insulin response. There are also reports of improved well-being and energy, something very valuable for people with diabetes who constantly deal with fatigue. The good news is that vitamin B5 is found in everyday foods such as avocado, mushrooms, eggs, lean meats, legumes, and whole grains. A balanced diet usually provides a good amount of vitamin B5. If you experience extreme fatigue, tingling or burning in your feet, irritability, insomnia, nausea, or abdominal cramps, it may be a sign of vitamin deficiency. These 3 vitamins may seem simple, but they are part of a complex system that directly influences your health. And the best part is that you can include them in your routine naturally, through a balanced diet, conscious sun exposure, and, when necessary, supplementation. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these vitamins were you already familiar with? Do you already use any of them in your daily routine? Let me know in the comments. And if this content was helpful to you, give the video a like, share it with that friend or family member who also lives with diabetes, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new tips. Here we talk about health with responsibility, empathy, and above all, with a focus on quality of life for people with diabetes. So stay tuned. There's a lot more great content coming your way. Thanks for watching until the end. Take good care of yourself, and remember, With information and action, diabetes can be managed with ease and health. See you in the next video.